Hold on. Live chat. Okay, there we go. Hey, everybody. It's been a day. It's been a day today. But it's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. I crochet, I knit, I make jewelry, I do all the creative things. So, I go live every Wednesday and Friday. Thinking about doing Mondays too, but if I do, I will post that on my community tab. So, I will let y'all know. Now, where did I put my crochet project is the question. Hi, Nifty. How are you, hon? I think this is the first time I've been live since before the holidays. Oh, God. The holidays. That was a crazy time. But, yep. I'm trying to find where I put my crochet project that I was going to work on. And where I put my hook. Where's my hook? There's my hook. Okay. I'm still trying to get all this stuff out of my chest from when I was sick. I hate being sick. I was going to go live Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I had a good holiday. It was just crazy. It was just, you know, I can't even say it was really crazy, but it because it wasn't, but it was just not what I'm used to. Hold on. Now I'm getting tangled in yarn. How does this go? Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. How were your holidays? I spent my holidays pretty much by myself. I mean, my boyfriend came over when he could, but other than that, it was pretty relaxed. It was just crazy with how many of my, friends were calling me through Facebook Messenger, and I was like, okay. And then my socials were going, social media was going crazy. Yeah. I spent it by myself, but I had a good time. Spent it, I did some cleaning. I did take off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I didn't do any cleaning. I was like, I'm taking off those days. But after that, I did some cleaning, and I had to clean New Year's Eve because I was trying to keep myself awake till midnight. My downstairs neighbors decided that they were going to party for 24 hours straight. So I had to deal with blasting music from 2:30 in the morning Thursday to 2:30 in the morning on Friday. So they finally stopped at 3 o'clock, and then I ended up just falling asleep before they could start again. And why is my phone going off? Why is this happening? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can... Okay, I don't know if that's okay, whatever. I'm sure. Yeah. I'll still figure this thing out. But yeah, I decided to go live tonight, and I was going to go live Wednesday, but I had gotten my Sky Rizzy shot, so it makes me like really tired and really weak. So I'm feeling a little bit better today, so I figured I would just come on here, because I don't think I've gone live since before Christmas, so. But yeah. What's everybody working on? I am currently making a shawl, so that I'm probably going to end up selling at some point. Like, why? Okay, see, this is what annoys me. Yeah, I know. Okay, no. Okay, everything's on vibrate now. Good, okay. But, yeah, I just, yeah, I've just been really busy, especially with New Year and trying to organize everything. I'm trying to get my shelves organized. I'm trying to get this apartment organized. I'm moving things around. I'm moving furniture. Matter of fact, when I get off of live, I have to move one of my shelves that's over here behind you guys to, I gotta clean it off and then move it to the kitchen, because I need more space in the kitchen. So I'm gonna end up putting a lot of stuff on that and everything, so that'll be good. Got yarn fibers flying everywhere. It's either that or like fibers from the stuffing. I've been making amigurumi again. So I'll show you guys what I've been making in a few. I'm just trying to get to the end of this row so I can. Oh yeah, Nifty, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just finish this granny cluster thing going on here. Got it. So, what am I knocking over? This is what I got so far. It's kind of big. It's gonna be a shawl. It is a shawl. So, but it's this yarn I got off of Amazon. It's called Fairyland. I think we were all talking about that before the holidays. And this is what it looks like. This is the purple, pink, white one that I got. So, yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been working on it on and off for a couple of weeks. It's my, I don't feel like counting, I don't feel like following a pattern project, because I'm just like, after doing, hold on, I'll show you. After doing these, I was like, I don't feel like counting. I don't want to follow a pattern anymore. I just want something I can mindlessly crochet. So I made these. And it's a watermelon octopus and a banana octopus. So I use the, what are they called? Hold on, I have the yarn too. The Premier Parfait Chunky Fruits. So I had 2 in the banana colorway and 2 in the watermelon colorway. And they don't use a lot of yarn. And I just changed colors as I went. So, and this one came out smaller than the watermelon one. I don't know why. I did the same number of rows, same stitch count and everything, but, you know, you can see he's smaller. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. I know I understuffed him. I needed to stuff him more. I should have stuffed him more. He probably would have looked the same size then. But yeah, that's what I got finished this week. I time myself, and it only takes me an hour to make one of these. So, I think they're cute. I like this guy. But then again, I like watermelon. So, I really like him. I might make one for myself to keep, because I like him. He's cute. I think he's cute. So, yeah, this is, you know, this is just my, what do they call that? Potato chip crochet. Not having to think about it. You know, you don't have to count. You don't have to follow a pattern. It's just mindless. So, plus it doesn't help that I woke up with a headache today and I've had it all day and haven't been able to get rid of it. So, that's okay. It happens sometimes. But, alright. Okay, now can you please just get... Oh my gosh. I don't like when it does this. Okay. I've heard a couple YouTubers call it that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've just heard a couple of other YouTube channels, crochet channels, call it that. I'm like, yeah, I love potato chip crochet too. But yeah. Life has been lifing. Yeah. But I've gotten caught up on most of my back bills, so that were a result of my ex, so. And also my mom. I can't even put all the blame on him. It's my mom too. She's not my biological mom. She's technically, her title in my family is my aunt, but she's like raised me like her own and taken care of me like her own, so I call her mom. So I keep getting caught on this. Can we stop getting caught on that, please? Thank you, because it's going to break my yarn. But yeah, it's just been a little crazy around here. I'm in a few minutes I might take you guys to see my yarn shelf in progress. I'm kind of proud of it. So I'm working on it. I'm working on getting everything together. I'm trying. I don't know how I messed up my finger, but like normally, like I don't have a problem with my yarn and hook like rubbing against my ring finger, but ever since I like cut myself on my finger, which I have no idea how I did, now the yarn and hook want to rub up against that finger, and it doesn't do it when I don't have a cut there. So of course, now that I have a cut there, now that's when it wants to do all of that. And it hurts too. It's like right on my cuticle and right there. I was like, ah. I didn't even notice it. I didn't notice it until, because I was in the kitchen cooking, and it's not like I was using a knife to cut anything or anything like that, so I know I didn't cut myself with a knife. I'm just trying to figure out what I could have cut myself on. I was like, I didn't notice it until I was eating, and I just so happened to look at my hand, and I'm like, what's bleeding? Oh, why am I bleeding? Yeah, it's like right there, and that hurts so bad. And it, like I said, when I don't have a cut there, my yarn and hook don't rub against that finger. But now that I have a cut there, my yarn and hook are rubbing against that finger. And no matter how I seem to hold it, it doesn't matter. It always ends up hitting it somehow. So I'm like, well, that's just my luck. I'm debating if I should do... What do y'all think? Should I do another cake on this? I'm trying to make it big enough so anybody could wear it, I guess. Where's my tape measure? I would have to measure it to tell you guys how wide it is. I think it's going to take another cake because of the fact that I didn't use a big enough hook. Like, I'm using a 6mm hook on this, and this is going to be like a decent, like, this is going to be a warm shawl despite that it has like the gaps in it, because this thing is heavy. I should have used like a 6.5 or a 7 on it instead of just like a 6. And why does my yarn keep getting hooked on this table? Because I don't have it at the right spot, that's why. Oh. Alright, we gotta give the hand a break for a second. And that's another thing. I have compression gloves, and I have one sitting right next to me, and I should have it on. So I will probably put it on in a second. Okay. Set the yarn. But yeah, I haven't been doing too much. I got these from Temu. Or Temu. I don't know how you pronounce it. And they came with the beads and everything. And I decided to make them. They came 4. I decided to keep one because I liked it. But they're keychains. I don't know if you guys can see that. So there's that one. And then, see, they got the keychain on it. But there's another one. Oh, come on, focus. And then here's the other one. So, you know, I made those. Now, the one that I kept was rainbow. And I should have brought that out here. It's attached to my keys right now. Any keychains that I buy or make or anything, I attach them to my keys because my theory is the more keychains I have on my keys, the less likely I am to lose them. And that's actually been proven as a fact. The more keychains I have on my keys, the less likely I really don't lose my keys when I have, like, you know, 50 keychains on my keys. Because they're bulky and they're there, so I can find them. But everyone will hear it. Yeah, definitely. Everybody will hear it. When I had my car in my house, I had so many keychains that nobody wanted to drive my car because my car keys would just like all the keychains I had on this lanyard would just hit you in the leg as you're driving. Nobody wanted to drive my car. Plus, I wouldn't really let people drive my car unless I knew you for a long time. Because I was like, I need to trust you. My car is my baby. So, that's why I, you know. But yeah, I'm the same way. I put as many keychains on my keys as I possibly can. Because I'm like, I will not lose them. There is no way I'm going to lose my keys when there's 50 keychains on there. So, but yeah. I actually tried to, there's a pattern on Premier's website for this yarn, and I tried to make it, they're bunnies. They're bunny rabbits. And for like Easter, and I tried to make it, I tried to follow the pattern. Thank goodness Adrian do a tutorial on how she modified the pattern to make it work, because honestly I couldn't figure out the ears. I got the body and 2 legs done, and the body looks like a pear with a belly button, and then the legs are like this big, and I'm like, how is that supposed to work? Oh, you're fine, Nifty. Go ahead. Do what you have to do, hon. So, yeah, I am waiting for that video to come out so I can make a fruit bunny. You're good, Nifty. You're always here. And I'm going to be on here for at least an hour, so you're okay. I know all about that. I've been with the data, oh my god, the mobile internet on my phone. Mobile data. I really hate mobile data. I need to get a Wi-Fi hotspot. I just need to break down and buy a Wi-Fi hotspot. Or like home internet from T-Mobile or something. Because I really don't like the data on my phone. Okay, hon, I'll see you in a minute. But yeah, I had to give my hand a break. find my compression glove that is right next to me somewhere. I'm trying to figure out which shelf it's on. I have a brand new one up here. I don't want to open that one though. Not yet. But yeah. I love this yarn. I just want to sleep on it. It's like a pillow. I am actually thinking about going into the other room and getting my yarn. Like all my yarn that's in the basket. Because it needs to come out here anyway. You know what I could be doing? Wait. Where is my tape measure? That's what I'm trying to find. So I can measure this thing. And see how... Oh, I found it. No, that's the broken one. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's obviously not in there. So did I put it in here? No, I did not put it in here. I took it out of there and put it somewhere else. Oh, Lord, help me. Seriously? Really? Oh, well, there's that. Now, where did... Is that it? No. I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'll find it eventually. Watch, I'll move something around and I'll not be looking for it and then I'll find it. Oh well. I hope everybody had a good holiday. Or holidays. Mine were kind of boring. I didn't really do anything. Nothing special. I just kind of sat home by myself. But like I said, I'm thinking about going live on Mondays and Wednesday and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So 3 times a week. I'm hoping that I can do that. If not, then it'll just still be Wednesday and Friday. But I'm also going to start doing videos again. You know, I miss doing my videos. So you know, I've had this for like 5 years. They're stitch markers. I love these things. And I actually last month bought another full container of these. They come with like 500 in a container. About that. But yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this yarn. I bought it off an Etsy shop. It's actually Adrienne from Kiwi's Crochet Corner, her Etsy shop. I bought this yarn off of. There's 2 skeins. I might put it through my knitting machine. I still have not tried to use this electric winder that I bought. I actually want to try to use this thing. So this week coming up, I will probably experiment with that. And I'll make a video on it. I don't think it has a name brand to it, does it? No. I got it off of Amazon. If I can find the Amazon link to it, I will link it in the video description when I do a video on this. I don't think it has a brand name on it. No. It doesn't. It was only like, I think it was only like 40 bucks. And that's the cheapest I've seen electric winders for. So you get what you pay for. So let's hope that's not true with this thing, because I'm gonna have to be right back on Amazon buying another winder if that's the case. But yeah, I'm all right. I'm about to get back to crocheting. I think, yeah, my hand feels all right. Let's see. I'm still trying to find this compression clip. I found it. It was hiding right in front of my face. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. I used to not like wearing this thing. Now I'm so used to it that it feels weird if I don't wear it. But okay. Now. Off. Get off. Thank you. I'm all kinds of tangled up here. Hold on. What are we doing? Okay. I hope everybody's holidays were good. Mine were all right. I spent them just relaxing, crocheting, doing what I do. Every day, all day. Nothing special. I'm also getting back into making jewelry, so that should be interesting. Especially since I haven't done it in a while. I should have took a picture. I should have took a picture of the necklace that I ended up making my boyfriend. That way, could have showed it to you guys. It was nice. I'm actually thinking about getting some beads like that and making myself one. See, now my hand. I hate when it does that. It's like the hook slips out of the... I need a different hook. I don't like these hooks. These hooks came with this yarn that I got from Amazon. It comes in a 4-pack. It's called Fairyland. So I don't like them. They're really short. And I'll show you the hooks I'm used to using. These are the hooks I'm used to using. So, same size hook, but you can see the difference in those. This one is clearly shorter than this one. So, not a big fan of these. I'll probably be donating those. Or putting them in a giveaway or something. I don't know. But yeah, I had to change my hook because I can't deal with it. My stitches keep slipping off and everything else. Okay, see, now this hook feels weird in my hand after using that one for this whole entire project. Oh boy. I'm also thinking about having people go live with me. So, let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about that. So, I'm just trying to get this done. Because that's another thing about this yarn. It sticks to you. I don't know why. But it does. I need to find some new shawl patterns. I mean, I have a couple that I can probably do. I just don't. I don't know. So. So what do y'all want to talk about? This is just a very much a crochet with me, you know, chit chat if you want to, kind of live. That's basically what my lives are. You know, come crochet with me and talk about what you want to talk about, and you can vent if you need to. I'm here for it. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Okay, let's try that again. My yarn got all kinds of caught up. And we're going to put this hook over there. Now what did I knock down? Oh. So after I get off of here, I'm gonna probably end up cleaning up, putting the shelves in the kitchen, and then organizing the kitchen while I cook dinner, because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I did eat today, so I am doing better with that. And my setup is going to be a little awkward for a little bit, because I'm still trying to figure out what the best setup is for out here. I don't like doing my lives in the bedroom. But it's basically bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen. I have a small apartment, so it's basically a studio that my landlord just put walls up and made separate rooms so he could charge for a one bedroom and charge more money. I'm actually looking for a bigger place. I keep meaning to call my landlord and see if he has any actual one bedrooms that are bigger. So hopefully he does. That are like close, hopefully. I know he's... Hey Nifty, you're back, you made it. I hope you didn't run. Yeah. You didn't have to, hon. I would have still been here. I'm trying to go like at least an hour and a half. That depends on if my headache lets me go that long. I'm hoping so, but... Yeah, I had just... Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And the coat. And the necklace I made him. Yeah, he liked all of his gifts. and the gaming chair. So, yeah, he he liked all the stuff that I got him. Thank goodness. Yeah, I have a slight headache. I woke up with a headache today. And I had just gotten my Skyrizi shot on Tuesday. Hello. So I'm still suffering. Skyrizi is for plaque psoriasis. And I get it every 3 months. But I was actually late for the shot because I had gotten bronchitis. And I can't get it while I'm sick because it weakens my immune system. Because basically plaque psoriasis is your immune system attacking healthy skin cells and stuff like that. So it's, you know, and that's what builds the plaques, because you can't, your skin can't shed the skin cells in time. Yeah, it's crazy. So to keep my skin clear and to keep my plaque psoriasis in check, I have to get a shot every 3 months, called Skyrizi. I think they call it a biologic. So yeah. Am I on Top Chat again? Oh boy. Alright, let me check. Because I don't know if I'm... Yeah, I'm on Top Chat. Okay. Hi. Jeez. That would... Yeah, psoriasis is pain in the butt. And then also, my dermatologist, when he had me get blood work done, he told me that my vitamin D is low, which I know from last year. He said that's doing better, though. And, but now my vitamin B12 is low, and he's thinking that it's from my body rejecting B12 from eating food. Like, you normally get B12 from animal products, so like milk, cheese, meat, chicken, pork, beef, stuff like that. So he's thinking that my body is rejecting it and not absorbing it from food. So now I have to take vitamin B12 on top of vitamin D supplements. So I mean, there's a lot. And my vitamin B12 is actually the reason why my hair is falling out, because I have a low B12. So I've started taking the supplements, and hopefully, hopefully my hair will stop falling out. Also, it contributes to like low energy and everything like that. So, and that's what I've been feeling lately, is like really fatigued, really just like not all that great. So it just makes it hard to like get up and do things, because it's like as much as I want to do things, it's like I don't have the energy to even like get up and do them. As much as my brain is like, okay, get up and go do the dishes, it's like my body is just like, no. Just no. We do not have the energy to do that. And I'm just like, it's just frustrating. But I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm always okay. I'm a fighter. I fight. But, yeah. So, I'm also on biotin, biotin complex. Now, what in the world was that? I have stuff falling behind me. I don't know what that was. Scared me, though. Because it's just, like, quiet. And then all of a sudden, something falls. Listen. I don't even know at this point. I'm probably going to take y'all in the kitchen in a minute so I can get a cup of tea. But, yeah, it's just really difficult. It's difficult to, like, it's like I have the motivation to get out of bed and do stuff, and I have, like, the willingness and the willpower to do it. It's just I don't have the energy. Oh, thank you, Nifty. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, because I forgot. You see where my brain is? My brain is, like, not here right now. It's like, yeah, no, we checked out a while ago. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get y'all. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I put on that light. If y'all can see. Hold on. Let me see. How do I do that? Oh, there you go. That's my yarn shelf so far. That's what I got. So, that, oops. I'm trying to hold the thing and trying to, okay, so that basket back there is going to end up coming out. That's my knitting machine. And then ignore the freaking sheet in the corner. But that's all of my, like, coloring stuff. And then that's my yarn. And then, hold on. I'll show you guys my other yarn shelf. Okay, see. I'm in the middle of organizing. So this is, like, all cotton yarn in there. And then I just have, like, random yarns in here and everything. So, yeah. These are my yarn hook cases and stuff like that. Yeah, because I make the bags, so... Okay, let me stop making everybody, like, freaking motion sick. Okay. And sit back down. So, yeah, that's basically... My man came over here and he was like, that's organized. I was like, no, it's not organized. This shelf right next to me is not organized yet. I'm getting there. It's getting there. It's not there yet, though. I'm like OCD with it. Like, I have to have it to... I'm a Virgo Libra, so I'm like seriously a perfectionist. I really... Yeah, see, that's another thing. Like, I want to have a room with just my yarn in it, but, you know, first of all, I don't have that much yarn. Second of all, that's not even all my yarn. I have to, like, there's a basket in the bedroom behind the door with my yarn in it. And honestly, I can't wait for spring and summer, because I want to be back outside crocheting. I don't want to be in here, like, stuck in the house. I want to be outside crocheting, enjoying the nice weather. So, yeah. That's going to be nice. I can't wait for spring. And I can't wait for spring because I'm actually going to screen in my porch. I'm going to do it myself. Because the super doesn't want to help me. And honestly, I don't think it's that he doesn't want to help me. It's just my landlord has one super for 5 properties. So he's kind of busy. Running around everywhere. So, oh, God. Oh, that's cold. Oh, it's cold where you live. It's so cold. It's even colder than here. I'm 13 minutes from Connecticut. So, I'm up here. Oh, it is hard to get his attention. Oh, it is. So, what I'm going to end up doing, if I really do need help, if I think that I can't do it, if I feel like I'm not going to do it or I'm going to hurt myself severely, I'll just ask my man to come over and help me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I want another cup of tea or do I want coffee. I am. I'm in upstate New York. Coffee sounds good. Coffee it is. Thank you. You just helped me make a decision. So, I'm in upstate New York, and I'm 13 minutes from Connecticut. And then if you keep going north, eventually you'll hit Canada. I've been to Niagara Falls. I think it's beautiful. I want to go back. When I was there, love New York accents. I don't think I have an accent, but I do. Sometimes I do. Like when I'm angry, I will hear myself. I start coming out with an accent, and I'm like, where does that come from? Like certain words I say. Sometimes I sound like I'm from Boston. Sometimes I sound like I'm from New York City. I'm like, I don't know where these accents are coming from. I've never been to Boston. But yeah, I want to go back to Niagara Falls because when I was there, I was a kid. And I really didn't, like, enjoy it because I couldn't appreciate it because I was a kid. You know. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, like when I say weird, like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Boston. Like, why am I speaking? I've never been to Boston. But that's just how it comes out. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm a mess. I'm all mixed everything. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna make coffee too? Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm about to take y'all in the kitchen with me so I can make some coffee. Y'all are probably gonna hear my Keurig firing up. I have to descale my Keurig. I really do. I need to. I just haven't found the time to do it because it's normally get in the kitchen. Hi. It's normally get in the kitchen and get the coffee, drink the coffee, smoke a cigarette, and get the day started. So, I just keep forgetting to descale the Keurig. Welcome to everybody that's just joining me. I'm just sitting here crocheting. I'm about to go make a cup of coffee. That's what I'm about to do. But welcome everybody. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's take y'all in the kitchen. Okay, field trip. Excuse my mess of a kitchen right now. I just got done cooking earlier today, so I'm tired. I thought the Keurig was still on. Apparently not. Field trip. I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. Hold on, wait. Okay, don't fall. I just got this cup from... Where did I get this from? Temu. So, I like it. It is a really big cup. Oh, I just got these pods. I love Folgers and I love caramel. Anything caramel. That's my jam. Love it. Really? Nifty, is that like a Canadian thing? Oh, that's why. I was just about to ask you, is that like a thing in Canada? Because I've never heard of that. My bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hear you on that. I'm trying to get a refund from Amazon for... Okay, that's kind of loud. Sorry about that, guys. I need to clean my Keurig. Poor thing is like struggling over here. I'm trying to get a refund from Amazon for yarn that they said came but didn't. You know, that I didn't get. And it's around Christmas time, and it was around Christmas time, and Christmas time, even though I live in a pretty good neighborhood, you know, it's still to the point where, like, people still steal your packages if you leave them outside for more than, like, an hour. So, I didn't know that Amazon had delivered the package. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get y'all right. I promise. I'm going to get my setup right. I've just been getting caught up on back bills. So, we're dealing with that. But I'm going to get like a freaking recording setup going in a minute. I promise y'all. I'll get it together. What was I saying? Nifty, what was I just talking about? My brain is gone. Thank you, Nifty. Okay, Nifty to the rescue, because I just completely, like, had a brain fart. Okay. Yeah, so they didn't notify me that my Amazon order had gotten delivered. And this is, like, a couple weeks before Christmas. This is, like, beginning of December. Like, maybe second week of second or third week of December. It was before Christmas. And so they said it was delivered. I got the notification the next day. And it said delivered on December 10th or 11th or something like that. I don't remember which one it was. It was something, it was one of those days. And I was like, that was yesterday. Why are y'all just sending me the notification now? You know what I'm saying? And I went out there and the package was not there. And it was the yarn I needed for the cardigan that I'm making my man. Now, I reordered it, but I'm trying to get my money back for the order that I put in that I didn't get because my package got stolen or not delivered. So, you know, that's like 65 bucks. You know what I'm saying? For 4 cakes of yarn that I ended up not getting. I don't have $65 that I could just, you know, be like, oh, well. That would actually come in handy right now. Like this month. That would really come in handy. Oh, come on. Get out of the container. Okay, we're going to do this because it's like the bottom of the container. Yeah, well, I ended up getting... Yep, bottom of the container. I ended up getting the second order I put in. But like I said, I was trying to get my money back for the first order. Oh, if you guys haven't tried this, you need to try this. If you like caramel, it's awesome. By the way. You know, like I said, I'm just trying to get my money back for the order that I didn't get. And, you know, Amazon's giving me a real hard time about it. They're like, well, we need you to take a picture of where you want our, you know, where you want us to deliver your packages. And I'm like, why? First of all, why? I've never had to do that with Amazon before. And secondly, yeah, it's from Walmart, Nifty. It's great value caramel macchiato creamer, however you spell that. Hold on, here you go. Can y'all see that? Also, they have a French toast one. I don't even like French toast like that, and I like that creamer. It's good. It's really good. And what I like about it is that since the creamer is sweet, you don't really need to put like a whole bunch of sugar in your coffee. Oh, I love caramel. I love caramel so much. Anytime I get anytime I get ice cream, it's either the Ben & Jerry's tiramisu ice cream or it's like Karma Caramel or something like that by Ben & Jerry's, or it's caramel something. There's caramel in the name somewhere. Now, I'm going to give my hand a break again because it's really been bothering me. When I make amigurumi, like I can only do a certain number per day before my hand feels like it's going to fall off. So that's another reason that I'm not really crocheting tonight, because I'm trying to just give my hand a break. But I thought that was Haagen-Dazs, no? Salted caramel almond. I feel like I've had that by Haagen-Dazs before. I feel like I've had that. Your parents won't let you have coffee. How old are you? You're 16. I was drinking coffee at 13. I'm sorry, 12. That's a little ridiculous. 16, so you're in high school. Yeah. You're in high school. Coffee is the reason I got through high school. Coffee and my brother John. Those are the two reasons I got through high school. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have coffee to get me through. Oh, Lord. But I can also see why they won't let you have it. Because, honestly, caffeine is a drug just like nicotine is. It's a stimulant. And also, when you get to be... Yeah, nifty. Drank coffee through high school to get my homework done. Yeah. Studying for tests. That was a big one. But also when you get to be like my age, I'm 36. So it's Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's has a salted caramel almond flavor now. I gotta check that out. Thank you, Nifty. I will look for that when I go to the store. So it gets to a point where I like coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. But if I don't have a certain amount of caffeine in my system by a certain time of the day, I start getting caffeine withdrawal headaches. And they're probably the worst headaches you can ever get. Oh, that's good to know. I will definitely be... Yeah, I like that. I like caramel and chocolate together. Which is why I like Carmelos by Cadbury. They're good. But yeah, I can understand why your parents wouldn't let you have coffee, because it can be addictive. Caffeine is probably just as addictive as nicotine. And the crazy part about it is they're both legal. So, I don't know what notification is going off on my phone. It can wait. No, Tylenol doesn't make it go away. You know what does? Because it has caffeine in it. Let me see if I have it out here. I don't think I do. It's called headache relief. And it's like Walmart's version of Excedrin. And it's got caffeine in it, it's got aspirin, and it's got Tylenol. That is the only thing that will help with a caffeine withdrawal headache. If you do that and drink a cup of coffee on top of it, it'll go away within an hour. For me, anyway, that's what works. I know everybody is different. Not everybody is the same. I'm just saying for me, that's what works. The headache relief is the only thing. The headache relief is... I'm missing chat like I'm crazy. The headache relief is the only thing that will get rid of my migraines right before I get my cycle. So, like, I can't... I have to... I get migraines before, and then while I'm in the middle of it, I have this temporary insomnia. That's when I stay up all night and I sleep like 4 hours, and that's when you'll see me come on here looking like a zombie. I hate to say it, but that's when you'll see me yawning a lot, and I'm just like, I look tired, but It's just, you know, my doctor says it's an age thing. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. I was like, because like 4 or 5 years ago, I wasn't dealing with this. And like this temporary insomnia thing, but yeah, Nifty, it's right before. I'll get them 2 to 3 days before, and that's how I know it's coming. Because I'll get it 2 to 3 days before. I'll get it like 2 days before, and then the first day of it, I'll have it. I'll have a migraine. And it's not even a regular headache. These are freaking migraines. I am sensitive to light, sound, thinking. I mean, it just, it hurts. So, you know. That's what I'm thinking this headache is starting to become. Like tomorrow, if I wake up with a headache worse than this one, I know what's going on. But I'm actually grateful for that because that lets me know. Yeah. You know, and I gotta watch what I take because I take pain medication that has Tylenol in it. So when I take the headache relief, I have to make sure all day that day I don't take my pain medication. So that's when I hit my, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, happy vape. So, I'm also trying to watch what I say because I know there's a 16-year-old in here. I mean, I'm sure they hear worse things in school, but just saying. I got mine out here. It's, oh, okay. Well, there you go. I see Henry's much worse. I figured that. So, you know, because it's a lot different than when I was growing up. When I was growing up, everything was different. Yeah. But then again, I also grew up with, you know, cartoons like Looney Tunes. Well, yeah, that's true. I don't want to be a bad influence. I'm not trying to be a bad influence to anybody. I say that while I'm smoking a cigarette on it. I've been smoking since I was 13 years old. I don't even know. That's 23 years. That's a long time. It's a long time. Don't ever smoke, Army. It's a pain in the butt to quit. Don't ever start smoking cigarettes. Don't. Easy to pick up, hard to put down. I found that out the hard way. I had nobody to warn me. Yeah, it's legal here now too. I go right to the smoke shop that I get my tobacco and tubes and everything for, that I roll my cigarettes with. And freaking that's where I buy my vapes. And they actually have like they have like the pre-rolled things. Yeah. So, you know, that's what it is here. You know, we can. Yeah, in I think all 50 states. Is it all 50 states? If not all 50 states, I know it's majority of them. But I know in New York it is. Yeah, now it's going down in here. I must have slept on my neck wrong. No, what's that? You have to come visit sometime, Nifty. You have to come see New York. It's actually beautiful upstate. I know that's what I just asked. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, the city, New York City, I'm not too fond of. Too many people. Too many people. I'm not a people person. I don't like big crowds. I tend to panic in big crowds. I've been through a lot in my life, so like I have a lot of like triggers and trauma responses and stuff, so which my boyfriend found out just when he was here earlier this week. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Oh, Nifty, it's all right. You know, it's all good. I deal with it. You know, I've been in therapy for 7 years and I'm still going. You know, we barely scratch the surface of stuff, so it helps though. It helps. Therapy helps. And yeah, like he made like a sudden move towards me and I like backed up and he was like, I didn't like that. I'm like, I'm sorry. That's just my response. You can't do that. Like I've been homeless on the street. Like you know, I've been through a lot. You know. So it's you know. Oh, my neck just cracked. Oh. Hopefully that'll help because I think I slept on my neck wrong because I have like a kink like right here in my neck. And I don't know what that is from. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I was homeless for 12 years. Um and then ended up getting out about almost 6 years ago. So, yeah, it's hard to get out once you're homeless. It's hard to get out because like the system is just meant to keep you in it. But I wasn't going to stay in it. I fought. I fought every day. I fought so hard to get out and I got out and I'm one of the lucky ones that got out. That's why every winter I crochet hats and scarves and blankets for the homeless because I was there. And I know what it's like to be there. So any way I can give back is how I give back. So I'm hoping to do more at some point in my life. But for right now, crocheting is the only thing I can do. But I'll figure it out. I'm smart. I'm resourceful. I'll figure it out. Eventually. So, yeah. But yeah, yeah, they do because I mean when I was out there was a couple times that there were donations of like hand knitted or hand crocheted hats and scarf sets. And I remember I used to go and scoop them right up because I was like, oh, that's so nice that somebody would take the time to make that. You know what I'm saying? And I crocheted, so I knew how much time it took to make that. I wasn't really big into crochet back then. I mean, I have been crocheting since I was 13. But you know, it's always been on and off. I would say like the last 10 years has been really like I really buckled down with it. Okay, Army, go do your homework. I'll probably be here. I stay on here for like 2-3 hours. So it depends on how I feel. If my headache is doing okay and I can think and function, I'll stay on here. I have nothing else to do. Bye. Thanks for coming. But yeah, I mean, you know, everybody says that you know, I would never guess that, you know, that you suffer, you know, and I do, you know, every day I do. I have, you know, I have arthritis in my lower spine, and I have a herniated disc, I have a slip disc, I have all in my lower back. And then, you know, I get sciatica really bad. You know. So when my sciatica flares up, I don't like for people to see me like that, because like they almost want to cry because of how much pain I'm in. So it's like I don't like people to see me like that. Like I'll even tell my man to like just don't come over right now because I'm in the middle of a sciatic flare up, and you know, it's bad. So, but anyway, I deal with pain on a constant daily basis. Oh yeah, when I had my first sciatic flare up, I went to the hospital. It kept me up for 4 days. I was awake for 4 days straight, and because you know, standing hurts, sitting hurts, laying down hurts, everything hurts. Breathing hurts sometimes. I mean, it's that bad. It was really bad, and I didn't know what it was because I had never had it before. So yeah, when I had my first flare up, I had to go to the hospital because I was like, I don't know what this is, but y'all need to do something because I haven't slept in 4 days, and I'm exhausted, and I'm in so much pain. So they what did they give me? They gave me Toradol, which I think is like, I don't even know what that is. I think it's like prescription strength ibuprofen or something. I don't know what the heck Toradol is. I should probably Google that. Yeah, it is. And I never want anybody to experience that. You know, like I said, I don't even like people seeing me when I'm like that. You know. So. But I'm just, I don't know. You know. And I think, my baby is finding out that I'm very hard-headed and stubborn. That, like, I will push myself to the point of my body completely, like, calling it quits on me. Like, I won't be able to get out of bed for 2 days just so I can get things done. And I've actually stopped doing that because I'm like, well, that just like completely halts my progress. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't help anything. If I'm stuck in bed for 2 days, because I decided to push through the pain yesterday and, you know, just get one thing done. You know, that doesn't help me now. Now I'm stuck in bed for 2 days, so there goes 2 days worth of progress I could have made. You know, so I kind of stopped doing that. Plus, every time he's over here and every couple of days, he'll either text me or when he's over here before he leaves, he's like, get some rest, relax, eat something. I'm like, yes, baby. Okay. I'm just like, you know. I yell at him too, though, because he does the same thing. So I'm like, you need to take your own advice, Mr. Man, that I love so much. But yeah. Like tonight, I haven't done anything all day. I've been like resting for most of the day today, just crocheting, and I'm actually trying to build up inventory because I'm going to get back to selling my crochet and my jewelry. So that's something I'm going to be doing. So right now I'm just focusing on making inventory so I have something to sell while I make more, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, he's a pain in the butt sometimes, but I love him. Yeah, I wasn't even looking for, you know, a serious relationship, and then I met him by chance. And we started talking as like friends, and then he came over and hung out one day, and then that was pretty much it. I mean, he asked me to be his, and I said yes. You know, so it's always when you're not looking for it. And I really wasn't, because I just got out of the relationship with my ex, so I really wasn't even really thinking about that. But we vibe so well, and we just hit it off so well that I was like, when he asked me, I was like, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's just we both want the same thing in life. You know, he wants somebody to build a life with. I want somebody to build a life with. That's all I've ever wanted. You know. But I've been through so much. Yeah, I mean, I had to sit there staring at my phone for a good like 20 minutes and thinking like, is this really what I want? Like, you know, do I really want this? I just got out of a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like a 9-year relationship that left its own trauma and wounds. But I did let him know that, though. You know, I let him know, hey, listen, yes, I will be your woman, but here's the thing. You know, you have to understand that I just got out of a 9-year relationship that left wounds and scars and everything, open wounds and trauma and shit, so I have to work through that. But if you're willing to be patient with me and let me work through it, then, and just be here for me when I need you, then I ain't got no problem. And he said, I understand, and I'm here. I was like, thank you so much. So, but anyway, enough about that. I, you know, so, but yeah, I just, yeah, that's right, thanks to stars. Pretty much. Yeah. Thank God, because, you know, I don't know. I don't know where I would be today without him, honestly. He's actually helped me heal from a lot. So, you know. Dang coffee makes me want a cigarette all the time. This is what I do in the morning. This is my morning routine. Coffee, cigarette. Good morning. Don't talk to me until I finish both. Thank you very much. Have a good day. That's me in the morning. I'm not a morning person at all. I already knew that today I was in trouble because I was like, I woke up at 11:30 in the morning. So I got a lot of sleep and I woke up late. And I'm like, I'm going to be up for like most of the night. I already foresee this coming because every time I sleep past like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, no, I'm sorry, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm normally up until like 3, 4 in the morning, and then I'll pass out. So I got my sleep schedule back on track, and then I just completely screwed it up. You know, but it is what it is. I'm not even worried about it. You know, I have nowhere to go, nothing to do this weekend, thank goodness. I think next week, excuse me, next week, I think I have a couple doctor's appointments. But, I try not to schedule appointments on days that I go live because doctor's appointments, like, by the time I come home, I'm exhausted. Even though I didn't even do much. It's like I went to a doctor's appointment, but it's still just, it just exhausts me so much, and I'm like, I think it's because I always have anxiety going to the doctor because of the fact that it seems like every time I go to the doctor, I find out something else is wrong. So I'll sit there and work myself up to the point where I'm like, okay, what am I going to find out is wrong now? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I think by the time I get home, I'm just mentally exhausted, so then it makes me physically exhausted, if that makes any sense. I don't even know if that makes sense. But that's the way it feels, because it seems like every time I go to the doctor, I find out something else is wrong. Like, when I went Tuesday to the dermatologist, I found out that I have a B12 absorption problem from food, so now I have to take B12 supplements. And I'm like, oh great, how long is this going to last? Is this going to be... Is this going to be for the rest of my life? Well, thank God it makes sense to somebody besides me. Is this going to be for the rest of my life? Am I going to have to be on this for the rest of my life? And then, you know, so it just feels like every single time I find out something new. And it's exhausting. And it's like, I have the type of luck where it is like, I'll have something only 5% of the population has or gets, and that's what I have. It's like I have the things that nobody gets. So it's like, that's just my luck. But yeah, it's, you know. Oh, good. This is breaking up all the stuff in my chest. Good. Okay. I need to keep drinking that. Yeah, well, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. But I can't even complain. My bills are paid. I have food in the fridge. I have a roof over my head. I have a man that loves me. You know, I mean, even if I didn't have a man that loves me, you know, it doesn't, you know, that relationships don't define me, you know. But, you know, I can't even complain. I am extremely blessed and highly favored because, you know, I am in a place right now where my bills are to the point where if I wanted to save, I can. You know, it's always an option for me. I'm just having a little too much fun buying yarn right now to try to save anything. I enjoy getting the boxes, and I see that big box sitting on my porch, and I'm like, yay! Yarn makes everything better. So, it's just... Yeah, yeah, yeah. For Christmas, I went a little crazy with the Temu. I did. I went a little crazy with it. So I also went a little butterfly crazy. Like, I got these butterfly straw caps. Yeah, I went butterfly crazy on there. I got like 6 butterfly hoodies. I'm not even kidding you. They're different designs though. I got beads with butterflies on it. I mean, I got a butterfly cup that I showed you. I got a butterfly outfit. I blacked out with the butterflies on on Temu. But everything is so cheap. I'm like, I can't not get it. I'm like, you know, and I didn't really have anything with butterflies on it. And I love butterflies and owls, and so. Oh yeah, this is one. This is one. It says stuff on the back too. It said, on the back it has these 2 butterflies that are like this big, and it says, the ones we love never go away. They walk beside us every day. So that's what it says on the back of this one. So yeah, I kind of yeah, I went butterfly nuts. I did. I blacked out on butterflies. I really did. It was the craziest thing. I was like, I got butterfly nails. I'm just like things that don't make sense. I was like, why did I do that? But it's all good. I got 2 butterfly coloring books, and they actually turned out to be the same coloring book. I'm slightly upset about that. But then again, not really. So, yeah, oh, so do I. I have so many. When I showed you over there, the stacks of coloring books are actually like this, and there's another one behind it, the same amount. It's like, there's so many. Oh my god. There's so many. I don't need to buy anymore because I have enough to color for the rest of my life, and then some. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's good too. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I like the kids ones when it comes to like the Precious Moments coloring books. I used to have one. I got a couple of them from the dollar store. That's way back in like 2010 when my dad was still alive, because I used to color the Precious Moments pictures for him because he liked Precious Moments and stuff. I used to have the dolls when I was little and everything. But yeah. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I still have to make something to eat, and I'm really about to go with boxed macaroni and cheese because I don't feel like cooking at almost 10 o'clock at night. So I will see everybody on Monday. I'm going to start doing my lives Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Mondays are probably going to be 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what that is for everybody else. And I'm going to try to schedule them ahead of time so it'll send out a notification at least a half hour before. So it's not like just like surprise. And also I might start going live with people sometimes, like Adrienne. I know Adrienne from Kiwi's Crochet Corner. I may start going live with her. And I don't know. We'll just go from there. Still figuring this out. And I'm going to start making videos again. So my videos will be back probably Tuesdays and Thursdays. But yeah, I'm just gonna I'm going with it. I will figure it out as we go. But I will see all you guys later. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. All right. I love you guys. I will see you later.